Going already.
I ain't studying you in the regular language, mean I really don't care what his position is based upon his political motive.
All right, Winters is in the building, man.
Tito, I want Tito.
Hey, thanks. Shout out to the.
Sit your motherfucking ass now. Your broke ass ain't heard shit.
Man. But y'all know she gonna give you a good show.
Mickey in the building, what that mean?
I was here though. I told you. Remember I told you about, was it about a month and a half ago? I said I never seen an email beef. When I was telling you, if a resident filed her, she got to go to court now. How the court might play it and try to do it, but they ain't really gonna be messing around with her.
I think you might not want to mess with her. I wonder, is this how AC felt when he found out everybody found out he was getting his house done?
Yes, I had a cocktail.
What's up, family? I made a mistake. I'm out. Just work with me for a second. I had to reshare this thing. I sent out the wrong one, but I'm finna send out the right one now. You heard? Just work with me for 1 second. I'm getting it together. I'm getting it together. Work with me, family. But if you did get hit with the other ones, like that one too. But I'm finna get it together. I'm getting the right one out there. Let me get the right one out there.
Hit that like button.
Yeah, smash that like button for whatever side you want. You heard, hit that like button. Yeah, she done lost her mind that she got in here today, but I'm getting the right one out now. We in this thing. I got the right one. I done shared the right one out. I done got the right one out. She is in the building, if you can hear her making all that noise. She's in the building. I'm just waiting on her to get ready. Well, good evening, beautiful people. As you can see, Winters want to come on here and show out tonight. So I'm going to let her do her. I'm not stopping nothing. What's up, Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis in the building. Big Mama Gaddis. Shout out to my Gaddis clan. Pop Gaddis in the building. Common Sense, what it do? Sweet Cupcake on break. Thank y'all for tapping in. Winter said she came early too. Well, it was taking so long, I had to find the right stream to share out. I shared out the wrong one. H Sprag, but both of them good, you heard? Thank you for tapping in. Sweetheart Shell, good evening. Cassandra Scott, thank you for tapping in. We got the lovely Beverly Biggs is in the building. Nelly Nell, the ageless one, you heard? Karen Malone, thank you for coming back to us, beloved. Thank you for coming back. Hold on, family. Let me. Allie Nicole Gaddis Rivers, thank you for tapping in. Sweet Cupcake on break, how you doing? Ashley Gaddis, thank you for tapping in. Big Mama Gaddis. Sally Yahtzee. I hope I said your name right if I said it wrong. It's my bad. Thank you for tapping in. The lovely Linda Chilton, thank you for tapping in. The Way of Jesus Christ through Faith Church, thank you for tapping in. The lovely Kobe Fatty, a.k.a. Kobe Elizabeth P. Finney. Let me get to this situation right quick.
Everybody's talking.
Sally G. Sorry about that. Thank you for tapping in. Hey, I'm happy you're back. I've been missing you. Blake E. Gaddis, thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. Granny G, thank you. I see you, Granny. I see you. Erica Gaddis, Los Angeles in the building. Winter's got some stuff. She came in with some madness.
Thirsty Thursday. I had 1.5
Oh, she's buzzing. Is basically what she's saying.
What must I say? What must I do? Hey, Joyce, this show goes out to you. You throwing them out to school, Joyce, to show how much I think about freaking you. Not you, Joyce. I'm just saying.
Why you acting like Mr. Classic? Thank you for tapping in. Good evening, the lovely Wanda Smith in the building. Good evening, family. We finna get there. Winter's got so much dirt. I mean, so much information. She's ready to put out here to y'all. I'm gonna be probably astonished by some of the information that she got. The lovely Carolyn Hendricks. Allie Nicole Gaddis Rivers.
I'm just about to sit here and talk about the school board and council.
Then go ahead, handle your business.
You might do a couple polls. Which meeting was the worst?
Well, we listen. The people is ready. I done shared it. We got the Wicksters in the building. In the building. I mean, what is you doing? It's taking you so long to get on camera. Cause ain't that how she be hollering at me? Mickey, get on here. They come to see Bubbles. Get your ass on the set.
What must I say?
I'm telling you right now.
What
Sick
must
of it.
I do
Sick of it.
to show how much I think about freaking you? ATN News Media Group. You're supposed to have my stuff set up when I get here. Some things I ain't going for in 2025.
Nah,
in 2025, I demand the dressing room.
Pray on it.
I demand an increase in pay.
Pray on
What's
it.
up, Marcia A. Talbert? It's things
Pray
that we're
on it.
demanding as women around here.
Pray on it. Kawana Mack, thank you for tapping in. Pray on it.
I need a makeup
Lanita
artist because I
Pray
don't
on
have
it.
time to get my lashes and stuff together tonight. I need all of that. So
with all the makeup artist people here, I believe you can get that together, no problem.
But I need you to hire them.
I don't know. I wish my pay go up.
You're the owner. So as we see around here, the owners and the CEOs get they cut off the top. So you getting your cut.
Not like I want to.
Thank you, Common Sense. I sure wish I knew who you was. Who cut? That's your cousin. Who is that?
I've been trying to find out. They what Common Sense said me. He let me know they deep in the South. That's all I said. Deep in the South.
Deep in the South.
That's all. That's all it was. I've been trying to find out. Don't you know? Because I might need some help.
Me too. I might have to grab my mama's bifocals because I lost my glasses. Okay.
You did. What kind of glasses was it that you lost? Ain't nothing like having a blind co-host. That's all I can tell you. Ain't nothing like having a blind co-host. Can't see nothing. Well, maybe you won't be able to see all the hell you probably trying to cause tonight. You heard?
I ain't trying to cause no hell tonight. I ain't trying to break no peace. But
why you say
if your name do come up, just know that I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
I guess we going on break too then. That's what you say. This show is this the last one. What's up, Nikki? So tricky.
We just do that.
And I call her sexy
Tricky
chocolate
Nikki.
in the building.
That's my dog. Hey, you said we going on break too.
Probably if the show going the way I think you finna go, well, you saying you saying Merry Christmas, you damn right the break start today.
Well, see, last year council went on break and we was sitting here, we was in Philly. It was like, damn, we really ain't gonna have nothing to talk about. And then we realized that we was the scandal. Remember? Last year we was the Christmas scandal. You remember?
Nah, last time I remember was, I came back and everything was cool.
No, we came back and we thought they didn't like each other, and then they
No, I never thought that. I never thought that. I thought
we not
everything was
gonna bring
cool.
that back up.
That's what I'm.
We
You
not
know what
gonna
I'm
bring that.
saying?
We're gonna leave everything like
Facts.
it is.
Yes, facts.
Shouts out
Facts.
to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world around. Here we call him Spacely Sprockets, but today we're just gonna call him Minister Mick because he's trying to keep the peace. And after tonight's show, we might need some prayer. Because a lot of shit went down last night. I don't understand. And probably y'all don't understand. That's why we're here together. Rest in peace, Councilman Quincy Murphy, because this show is dedicated to you. We are definitely going to need our critical thinking hats on tonight. Because it's a lot of critical shit that went down last night that people weren't thinking about.
That's you right there.
Hey, where you find these at?
On the floor.
Shut up. Get on my glasses, dog.
Yeah,
Hell
them
yeah.
motherfuckers was on the floor. I looked because I was finna step on them when I came in.
Hell yeah.
They was over there on the floor.
Hey, tell Mama I found my glasses if you're watching Dion.
Yeah, they was right there. I was like, when I came over, because I had to switch the chairs.
Bam!
I had to switch the chairs out. I said, this blind sap.
But I can't see my phone with the glasses on.
That's what I'm just saying. Ain't nothing like having a blind co-host.
That's all right.
Probably
Good evening.
We need
Good
Braille
evening.
for your ass on here.
Or we could have one of them sign language interpreters.
I mean, if we can get the money for it.
Hold on. There's a few more people I got to share this to. Did you share it to all your people?
I sure did.
It's about time you did something right.
I always share mine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Spacey.
Let's get down. They waiting on you. Came in the chat. You said you was on fire last night.
I didn't say none of that shit. Quit lying.
Well, I gotta go back because I seen some screenshots.
You need to get baptized.
What that's bluegrass and wood said. Bluegrass and I'm hoping I'm saying bluegrass and wood said. How about that? How about them $1,000 water settlement checks? They was probably the best ever hit the city of Flint.
$1,000. You forgot that's pre-tax.
Oh well, my bad. How about this? How about 600
and a speedway card?
Oh,
and a couple shirts
she's
from
getting
meals.
She's getting rammed up. Marcia A. Talbot. She just, Ray she didn't have her glasses, couldn't see shit. But now Ray can see a little bit. So she getting to it. I'm letting her wind up as a good MC. I'm like the maestro.
Okay.
She's here. The lovely Deborah Luna is in the building. How you doing?
Share this show. Deborah, you might want to take Luna off the last part of your name because I watched the school board last night and
no, Nelly Nelson says 1,000, no taxes taken. And Miss Beverly Biggs said, baptized in the name of the Father and the Son
and the Holy Ghost,
and all three of them.
Now we seen the article where the IRS said they wanted their money. Now either he gonna give you that $1,000 check.
Now
y'all gonna have to claim that shit on y'all taxes. And
later,
y'all gonna be mad as hell.
Pay it now
or
pay it later.
Just like he told us. He told me right in his office
Stanley
down there in City Hall.
Evening.
This is the floor, not the ceiling. I said, this ain't shit, Sheldon. It's the floor, not the ceiling. It's gonna be way more money. I said, but all them white folks, Erica Brockovich, whatever that lady name was, she got all them white folks a whole bunch of money. We want money like that. That's when he said, it's the floor, not the ceiling. They got millions of dollars over there in that little town. We got 1,000.
That's what's up. Can't win them all winters.
But we did find out how much ARPA money was left last night.
You did?
Hell yeah.
I was asleep. How much was left?
We got $9 million left. How much did we transfer over?
40. What's up, Cicero in the building? Y'all found out y'all got $9 million now.
$9 million left. Did y'all hear that?
Nine.
Where's Book of Revelations and all of the people that I know? Because I know y'all heard that. What's up, Meat Freak? I know Marcia heard it. Where's Debbie? Where's Teresa?
Meat Freak in the building. Hey, Sister
What's up,
Rose.
Charlotte? How you doing?
If you wanna, I see,
Stanley, what up? Stanley Wood gave us a hell of a
and I and sure did, and
what?
shout
Shut
us
us
out.
18.
Shout
Shut
it
us out.
Oh, we got the lovely Tasha Lynn and Philip Johnson.
Who we
Thank
got
you,
on the other
thank you,
side?
thank
Can
you,
you
thank
see you saying hi
I,
to the
I
other
was,
people?
that's why I've been putting them up, and I was finna tell them if you on the phone one, go to the first one on your phone, and you can be as side by side, and you won't see as the way you seeing it.
Do
Like
you
that's on
have
top.
time tomorrow? I'm making your favorite pasta and bacon brownies too.
Who?
I don't know. That's why I said, who is this? I said, who this be? Because I ain't got no favorite pasta. And I definitely
Oh, they
ain't.
text you?
Yeah, this said, I'm Jessica. Is this Amy? No.
Oh, there you go. Them people coming for you again. The lovely JoJo Freeman is in the building.
I
And
don't,
ask JoJo
I
is
don't
that.
do women.
Ask JoJo is that water poison.
So I don't know why y'all don't
She
be
telling
sending
you
down no
Flint
women
Poison
after
City,
me.
USA.
You're trying to talk over me.
I don't listen. This is Disney Channel. We don't go off into that.
Well, I'm just saying, they said, I'm making your favorite pasta and cooking some brownies.
How they know you like pasta and brownies? Ain't that just terrible?
I don't eat no fucking brownies.
That's what I'm saying. Whoever that's just hey people who's over there texting Winters while she doing the show. Downright diabolical. You could have sent the brownies to me.
Now, if you would have
I'm just playing.
I got your favorite Cutwater.
Yeah, you get her with the liquor. And hit that cash app.
I got you a cash app, baby, and some liquor.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's a scam text. I get them all the time. Block them. Uh-oh. They be trying to cook pasta and brownies for you too, Nell. Yeah, they trying to get us, dog. They trying to get us with food. Why they think we want food? And they still texting. After I said I just want to see what they gonna say. You know my ass too nosy to block them right now. My God, I am so sorry. I thought this was my friend. Hope I did not bother you. You got some money?
It says something in the state about getting funding back for water crisis recovery. I'm like, recovery is still a mess. And it is, Philadelphia. They fighting right now.
They scamming me. I'm scamming them. You got some money? Broke.
Did the school get the boiler yet?
We're going to talk about that too. I'm trying to see if they're going to give me some money.
We got Jamaica in the building. She said, F that $1,000. It doesn't cover half of the amount it took.
Abby said they
half of the amount of money it took my mother to replace that.
You got 4 kids. What you mean they ain't going to take your virginity?
Who?
Neil said they trying to take her virginity.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, did they get the part for the boiler? Oh, we about to talk about the Flint community schools. What y'all want to talk about first? Council or the schools? Matter of fact, let me do a damn poll.
It says state license and selling our information to insurance companies. Ain't that something diabolical right there?
What?
See with Stanley Wood.
What is that?
My bad. Wrong person. The lovely Deborah Luna says state licensing and selling our information to insurance companies. I'll put nothing past them. See what Kawana say. That $1,000 even the floor. It's just dirt. No, that $1,000 is in China now. When they say how you can go to the other side, the floor then caved in. The lovely Eartha Logan in the building. How you doing? The lovely Lydia McNeely in the building.
There you go. We're going to leave that up for about 3 minutes to 6:30.
Miss Lorraine Thompson, and did y'all send notifications? I don't know what it's doing right now. And Nell says she has 3 kids. 3.
Oh.
You put that 4th one on her.
She just got 3, Miss Biggs. Ain't he? She just got 3.
Miss Lorraine Thompson in the building.
Like and I just got 2.
Rhonda Aikens. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? No, we just put it up. They still might be ghosting us. You know how they do it sometimes, ghost you when we coming on. And
why they block me after I asked them if they had some money? Ain't that some shit?
Oh, that's
the spammer didn't block me. Yeah. She won't talk no more. With your brownies and your pasta. Shit, that ain't gonna get me. Let me get them coins. Every time you come at me, give me some money.
Lord have mercy.
Shit.
It was like she know
blocked me.
she know the game. That's what
They done blocked me. What
She's
kind
not
of shit
sleep.
Is that? What kind of shit is that?
She's not sleep.
They blocked me.
She's woke.
Did the children get a larger settlement than the adults? Yes. But the lawyers got the biggest settlement of them all.
Philip Johnson said, we need Miss Jenkins because I have no clue what's up with the school board.
Now we need an interpreter over there, like Chris Del Maroni said, because we don't know what Joyce be saying half the damn time.
Is it that bad?
She wasn't that bad last night. I mean, I got through the most part. Well, we got to see what they want to talk about first, because baby, we got to see what they want to talk about. Right now, it's 76% council, 24% school board, and the school board is popping because we got videos of the school board, baby. When I tell you that Laura McIntyre's tried to pop off on Miss Melody.
She did.
What? But y'all don't want to talk about that first, though.
We don't want to talk about.
Y'all don't want to talk about that first.
She popped her collar last night,
and Melanie popped that bitch back up.
She did.
But y'all don't want to talk about that first, though.
Okay, well, they don't want to talk about that.
They don't want to talk about that first.
They want that.
We still got a couple minutes. We got one more minute to go to see what they want to talk about.
They want that. I see that's 72%.
Yeah, I see council. I don't think council gonna lose.
72%. That's what it do.
Y'all ready for me and Tanya to fall out again for 2025? Me and Tanya ain't gonna fall out. Tanya, I know you watching. Back there. Cooking. And we make a heart towards the screen, Tanya, so we can be in sync. Because this is all politics. It's nothing personal, dog. Nothing. But it ain't just you. It's council. Tonight, you all will be referred to as council of the whole.
I was asleep, so I don't know. You got to handle this one.
Y'all didn't talk about the council on the recall.
We did, but we freestyled it because I went to sleep. Like some things I was there for, a lot, about 85, 90, 97% of it, I was out.
Y'all jumped on here mighty quick tonight. We should have went to the meeting. Deborah, she rose with me to the school board meeting.
And that's what's up.
Oh, Lydia said she think that's oh. That's why I said as soon as I said money, she disappeared, didn't she?
Where that text.
Yep. All right. Well, it's official. We are going to start with council. Council is first. Well,
70%. That ain't bad.
Well, it's not bad for council, but before we get to council, because it's about to go down, let's get to that weather.
What?
We got the weather for you today. We got the weather each and every day. We got the weather for you. Happy holidays too. We got the weather for you. Right now it's a little rainy.
What's up, KD?
And for KD, it ain't cash dollars. Keisha Denise, baby.
Facts. Oh, the lovely Tanya Jones is in the
What's
building.
up? That's my sister. That's my sister. Y'all thinking that ain't my new sister. That's been my sister since I was 14 years old. Anyway, it's raining and it's 48 degrees. We got 0.04 inches of rain expected.
Mm-hmm.
It's feel like it's 41 degrees outside. And it's rain. Listen, it's raining. And rain makes water.
What water?
And it's going down to 22.
Oh, water freezes.
It's going down to 22 degrees tonight, okay? Then tomorrow is Friday. It's going to be snow in 24. So now we have water that's going to freeze with snow on top of it. What am I trying to say, Mick?
Instead of going out, stay in the crib and send that $5 in because it's gonna be $5.
It's $5 Friday.
And I don't want to see nobody because you gotta understand. Nah, the way that 32 degrees water freeze, and it's gonna be 22. It's gonna be 22. So what it's gonna really feel like is about 10. So what I will say is, how you doing, the lovely Merc 76 in the building? What I would tell you to do is, kind of avoid, because you're gonna have people, they're already driving crazy now. And I'm looking at these cars, they have no problem with denting your shit up because they shit dented up.
They don't have no damn.
I'm just
front
telling
end,
you what I
back
know.
end,
I'm just telling you.
muffler,
They pulling up,
doors,
and when you see a person,
exhaust.
if you don't see it fixed, that's a sign of there's no insurance.
Chris Cater said, "Let your daughter sing on 18." My daughter is not gonna come on here and sing on 18. She did do an interview though. She already made her podcasting hosting interview when she interviewed Danielle.
Mm-hmm.
That's her favorite person. Her favorite damn person outside of her family. You can't. Dr. Danielle Green.
Facts.
Somebody tag Dr. Danielle Green because I'm sure she's going to get a little bit of enjoyment when we go into part 2 of the nightly nip. So,
well, let's get counsel ready.
Let's get going. Let's just go on with counsel.
Because you watched it, I didn't.
I didn't watch all of it because my baby was getting her Patriot pin. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to the what is VFW Veterans of it's VFW, right? VFW Veterans, District 5 Post 1008. I
have to send them what's in that invoice.
My baby won her a nice little piece of change for her essay that she wrote on what does patriotism mean to me. Mm-hmm. So now she will be going to the States to compete. She can go win a $35,000 scholarship.
Oh, 18, I get at least 35%
to Veterans of Foreign Wars. Thank you. She will be competing for that $35,000 scholarship.
I believe she'll get it if she donate a little something to 18.
It's going towards her college. College, Mickey.
Oh, my bad.
College.
Ain't nothing wrong with that college. Right. Going to college.
She's going to college.
But ain't nothing wrong.
If
like at least 6,500 came to 18.
I understand.
Through a blessing.
A blessing. It's a love offer.
And that's what it should be. Hope the Lord put it on their mind.
You and her don't get along too well.
That's why I said I hope the Lord put it on their mind.
Okay. Well, last night, the night before that, we went over the council agenda.
You sure did.
And we had some questions.
Did we?
I mean, I did.
What's up, Petty Fish in the building?
But nobody else did.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Everything on special affairs passed.
Did it?
The consent agenda, it's good as gold. Shout out to Mayor Sheldon Neely. It didn't matter if you had 5 there or not, buddy. It was as good as gold. Everything went according to plan. And we can't even use we sent it to council so we can kill it in council. We can't play that game when they got 5 votes. So everything got sent to council. I'm not sure why everything got sent to council. And you're right, Marcia. They didn't talk about Judy's pick. And that bothered me.
What's so intriguing, not to cut you off, what's so intriguing about Judy's pick?
Because Judy's pick is in Dr. Liddell is the one said that we got to watch the company that we keep. And Judy's pick is close with Mr. Council Flipper. The one when Judy was picking the last time for the ENA board, and the white man came down there and they was asking him too many questions. Time he can process out. He was messing with his head on the questions. Time he was throwing at him, and then he gave him all the finger. He gave him the double finger.
You sure?
Positive. He said, Did he turn around and flip him off as he was walking
He
out?
did that too.
I think that's what he did.
Allegedly, he's a bad man.
And so, I was shocked to I couldn't even grasp the fact that you all would put someone on the board that already has negative overtones about you already.
What is overtones? I don't know that much. Can you break
I don't
that
know. It
down?
just sounded pretty good in that
Okay,
sentence.
that's
Right?
what's
It
up.
sounded good, dog.
That's what's
it
up.
sounded good.
Sure it did.
Sounded good.
Keep cooking.
It sounded good. So it's like the man didn't. He already don't like the ass. He probably don't even like Judy for bringing him up there, putting him in that situation. So then she doubled back and got his homegirl, wife, friend, girlfriend, partner. I don't know. I don't go in folks' bedroom. All I know is that the address is connected, even though they didn't put her address on there. I know some folks that know some people that know somebody that stay on the east side. And they both come from the same house on Craig Street. Okay. So what did Marcia say? Put it up. Put it up. What did Marcia say? Put it up. I forgot to send this to Miss Gladys. That's what I forgot to send.
Marcia about to see you.
What did Marcia say?
About to see a crash out session coming.
Oh,
5, 4.
What did Marcia
3.
say?
Read it.
Shit, I messed up. Mickey, read it for me.
You
see, I'm
read,
trying
you
to do.
Blind bat. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, how y'all doing, family?
You see, I'm trying to read. Send out
ain't
this
read
damn
nothing.
show.
How y'all doing, family? And this is coming from Marcia A. Tarver, the beautiful family that's coming in from the West Coast. That is, she said she would never put anyone on the ENA board. Someone said the person had the same address as the last person she tried to put on the ENA board. It's beyond diabolical. I know Blackfoot wouldn't do nothing like that.
And did.
Now, y'all, you just picking on her now.
No.
You picking on her. She would not put nobody to flip the council off.
One thing
you can't make me believe that there.
Y'all may not like my opinion.
I don't.
But all we do is report on what the fuck actually happened. Now, Judy is the one that said she would never put anybody on that board. Never. And so Mr. Double Flipper, when he was like and walked out, they went, like I said, they went and got his friend and friend, wife, girlfriend. I don't know what she is to him. But what I can't understand is that why y'all let that pass? Why did y'all let that pass? And the only thing I could come up with was that campaign season is in full effect now. It's in full mode. Campaign season is in full damn mode right now. That's all I can tell you. Because people is being too nice. They letting everything just get away with just everything. He gave them all the finger. Who was that? Demetria Brown said he gave him all the finger while he was walking out. Sure did.
Remember, he thought he had more power than he was supposed to have.
Well, he shouldn't have did that.
Yeah, he shouldn't have.
And now they got somebody else on the ENA board that is not in their favor. Somebody that they gonna need when they come over there to complain, that is their complaints is gonna fall on deaf ears. They would ask for Clyde or Phil Schultz to come down to the lectern. Phil Schultz. But nobody said nothing about this lady. Is she here? Can we introduce ourselves? And you know they be dying to find out who people are. But nobody said shit about this lady. Nobody had no questions for it. Now, don't y'all find that strange? That's strange. They didn't eat nothing. Nothing. Now, I know that was strange as hell to me. Nobody said a word. Then, when they got to, I think the only thing that was separated, I think the only thing that was separated between okay, well, that may was that council or was that
Special affairs.
special affairs? I can't remember. But I know they started talking about the union days in the resolution about the union, about the days, the extra holidays. I had already broke it down for y'all on here.
Who wanted to
Y'all
talk
heard
about
them
that?
say the same thing that we had already talked about on the nightly nip. Remember, I told y'all the city of Flint, since Sheldon has been mayor, they have borrowed Hurley Medical Center's HR director and uh, uh, Tyree Walker. And then they had, and I don't know if he's still working down there, labor. No, well, I guess he's not because they got Mrs. Smith now. But they had Hurley's old labor relations director, Charlie McClendon. Then they had Deidre from HR. So, like, the city of Flint's HR structure kind of mimics Hurley's, where I was at for 25 years. That's why I told y'all, I pray somebody asked, how many people was this going to affect? Because I told you, as director, I ain't ghetto. As director of health information services, I was level 23. They said that for these holidays was level 22 being up, and I know that that's leadership over on the Hurley side. And what did they tell y'all last night? Leadership. Then they gonna tell y'all that the union can ask for it. But how many of us know? And I was sure waiting for the union girl. Miss, I'm not a nearly girl, LaShawn. I hope you watching, Johnson, because we was working at Hurley together back in the day. Okay. I was sure waiting for you because you told me when I seen you at Door Federal that you helped start the union at your current job. So you, out of anybody in that whole auditorium, should have known that they ain't about to just give them days. It's called negotiations for a reason. They're gonna have to give up a personal day, maybe a vacation day, maybe a little drop in pay. But it's no way on God's green earth any administration is just gonna give a union 4 or 5 damn free days off. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying in this chat. Tell me I'm lying.
Well, remember the last mayor told them coming to council was optional.
Right. Well, the last lawyer told them.
Lawyer, my bad.
And even Sheldon was, when he worked at TB12, he was the bargaining chair and the negotiator on contracts over there. He know damn well they ain't about to get him. I was surprised to learn how the drop of city workers that we had. This local 1600 used to have at least damn 1,000 city workers by itself, and they said they got like 800 city workers all together. Oh, Marcia said no lies detected. Well, thank you. I'm glad somebody said that. No lies detected. Yeah. So yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. So that the union days, it was really for exempt employees. So it, like, who is the union? Who is Candace trying to please now? Why now all of these days off? And see, this is what pisses me off about council.
Talk to him.
Candace so fucking worried about people not having enough time to fix their dinner. People are rushing home from work. They won't have time to fix their turkey and stuffing and bake their pumpkin pies. They talked about that more than they did the damn people that's freezing that the city cut the water off over there in them apartment buildings.
Oh man, I ain't caring about none of that.
Them people wish that they could cook them a fucking hot meal. Excuse me. They wish that they could cook a hot meal. A turkey, some stuffing. But here you is worried about some days off for some employees who, like one of y'all said down there last night, can put in for the day off, probably overflowing. But see, the secret to that is they don't want to use their days because you can cash them in when you get ready to retire, and you get you a check for about 20, 30,000 walking out the door. If I'm lying, Tell me I'm lying in the chat.
You're lying.
They know I ain't lying.
Well, I had to be the opposite. Damn.
They know I ain't lying. So, Union Girl should have knew that. She should have knew that. And I feel like this is a slap in the face. They talking about the county. We should be on the same. Y'all not on the same page with the county. And they talk, well, right, KD. That discussion lasted way too long, and not enough time did they discuss them people over there in them apartment buildings. Why is you not on the screen? What is you doing?
Because I was trying to get this nail out. I
You
just broke
over
my
there.
nail.
I seen you over there picking your nail. I said, is he really over there to pick his nail? I can't stand you.
But I'm
I
here.
can't stand you. So then, after the consent agenda passed, and damn,
What is the consent agenda? Can you break that down to me? Because you know how you doing. Just oil in the building.
what's up, cousin? The consent agenda is just, I don't know, just all the resolutions just passing at the same time. And they don't have to talk about them. They don't have to discuss them. They just
What
pass
consent?
them. Consent to them. They agree. So, good evening. And so then next, they got to talking about, they went into like a recess or whatever, and then they had their council meeting.
What they going to recess for?
I don't know. You know, like they take a break because they was working so hard. And they went into their council meeting, and they got to voting for president and when they didn't make the vice president, they was voting for president.
How long did it last?
How many believe they playing in our face at this point?
I think it's more Liddell. Personally, because I think she don't want. Because just understand, she could be the vice president. Candace can be the president. Why? It's something she won't.
They are.
No, it's
the
something
vice
she won't.
president.
No, I'm just saying. But no, I was saying Liddell can be the vice president. Candace can be the president, and Judy can stay the finance chair. What is it that Liddell? Why she won't give up that presidency right now?
Because she don't have to. And she know that they ain't gonna make her. It don't make a difference to me, in my opinion. It don't make a difference if she's president or vice president. But they went into another year. In my opinion, they handed it to them. When Judy stopped it, and Tanya said, if it's not gonna change, I'm gonna get up and leave. I felt like they should have got up and left. I wouldn't have, and this is just me. And it's different. You know, like Maurice said, it's different when you sit up there at that seat. But this is my podcast and I give my opinion. If it was me, I would not have sat there and ushered Liddell and Candace back in for year 3 as president and vice president. At that point, I would have got up and left. They had their 5, let them pass all of that shit. I'm tired of council. Now they have switched over into this, I want to get along with everybody mode, because everybody up there, 90% of them are going to be pursuing some type of office next year. It may not be a council office, but somebody gonna go for state reps. Somebody may go for that congressional seat. Somebody may go for absolutely mayor. I mean, they're gonna be running for stuff. And now they have walked into, I want to get along and not rattle the fence territory. In my opinion, that's where they at. Thank you, sweetheart Shell. Sweetheart Shell said, yeah, I would have had to.
Michelle Pfeiffer in here.
Only voted in for a second time. Yeah, this is like what? This is crazy though, but they got voted in as president and vice president in 2020. It's a shame we even got to think about it.
Facts.
2024. 24.
Mhm.
Or was it 23, y'all?
On what?
Liddell and Candace being president.
Was it 23?
Was it 23 or 24? Because this wasn't I think it was 23. And then it 23. Okay, thanks, First Lady. So they got voted in 2023.
Mhm.
They stayed president in 2024.
Mhm.
And now
We
back
going
in
into 26.
2025.
Yep.
And we going into 26. That's just too much. Okay, which one is it? You said 23 or 24? It's 23. Okay, I thought it was 23. Because it's been 2 years already. It's been 2 years. So now I'm just saying like the years, not actually like how many times, but like, yeah.
And they're
So
allowing it to go down.
they're allowing it to go down. So I would have left. Dennis was not there. So we knew that Councilwoman JWC didn't have a chance to hell of winning without Dennis being there. Somebody would have slipped up, but Lord knows they was just gonna let Candace stop their vote and switch it like they did the last time. But yeah, at that point, I would have got up and I would have broke quorum. Um, I don't. I just would have left them five there and let them do it themselves.
Facts.
And they were so. I mean, you talk about professionalism. I think it's a time and a place for everything. Yes, I get on here and I clown on this podcast, but I know how to act in different situations. But then you got councilmen of the first ward sitting up there, and it comes time to vote. You got even I give Liddell her props. Dr. Lewis, your other ones, Councilman Winfrey Carter, or blah
What
blah
she's a
blah.
doctor of?
I'm just showing
How
like
you
how
doing,
how
Maria
she was
Carter? Thank you for
voting.
tapping in. I'm listening.
And then you got Leon up there hollering, Candy. It's like, do you care about anything, dude? Like, can you take the street out of your life for a minute? Candace. Like Councilman First Ward, Councilman Alameen. Candace. I mean, not even Councilwoman Mushad. Just Candace. I thought that was the funniest shit ever. Like he just sitting up there, just don't. He did not care. Candace.
He ain't
Candace.
vote for Liddell.
What did my cousin say? What's up, cuzzo? Mickey, why you been
I'll
on the
put it
screen?
up
Click
there.
that damn nail. Shit, you just
I
gonna stay
can't
off
get
the
the
screen.
Joker. Oh,
Yeah.
this thing driving me crazy.
Let's just say all them folks on city council might as well run again for their seats because no one is gonna vote for them in any other position. Dennis is the only one that can run for other political positions. And I really
And
don't
that's
think
no
Dennis.
shade
I
throwing.
really don't think Dennis want to. Shit, I
Mm-mm.
really don't. I don't know. I don't talk to him, but I don't. I mean, I have no problem with him, but we haven't like sat down and talked about what are you gonna do next year. I think Dennis is probably like, fuck this shit. I don't want to do this no more. It ain't worth my time, the stress, the health issues that it's caused him. Why? Why
I
do
mean,
it?
because it's a lot,
It's a lot. It's way too
especially
much.
here. I mean, with the games is being played. You know what I'm saying?
So when Judy tried to stop it and they said no, I thought it was gonna be like we're gonna keep going for 100 rounds until we get this together. And all it did was the same thing they did the last time. Jerry put in a motion to stop it. Tanya seconded and moved it to the end. And Merry Christmas, Liddell and Candace won again. They're not gonna change. They are not going to change president and vice president. No, they got exactly what they wanted. But why would you keep going for like 7 to 8 more rounds when you could have just stopped when Judy said stop?
But could they take him to court and force it?
But they know that they're not going to do it.
All right, thank you, cuz I mean, I would take him to court. I wouldn't, but they got their 5 votes.
I just felt like they gave them the president and the vice president spot again, I would have kept going and going.
I
When
don't
shit
think
got
they
passed
gave
last,
them.
it wouldn't have been no meeting. It wouldn't have been no meeting. They would have kept going and going and going and going. We would have voted last night. We would have kept going and going and going and going.
We got a $10 for the thirsty thirty
Cecil
from my
Maria.
from my
Ratata.
lovely cousin Maria
And we
Carter.
know the five have the power, but damn it, I wouldn't just make it so easy for them. I wouldn't if it felt like
I don't think it's just. I just think what you're going through is just like the fatigue. When you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, but what can they do? They got the. I understand what
hey Lasagna Larry.
Oh, Lasagna Larry in the building.
She
Thank you
on
for
the
tapping.
other chat.
Well, thank you for tapping in.
So but when you
Hassan Hinchback, thank you for tapping in.
when you when you when you
I'm listening.
when you give them, and after that they knew they was good as gold. They was like, yeah, we got it again for another year. But you electing, not electing, but what you doing, like Liddell, you see the type of person that she is. You see the type of person that Candace is. Candace talking about giving people the days off so they can cook their damn turkeys. But nobody, they didn't have no special order or special discussions or nothing about them people over there in them poor apartments.
Because they ain't looking at stuff.
The only
like
person
that
I heard say something about it was Ari Hill. And it could have been because, like I said, I was at a dinner.
Mhm.
And correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. If they did have a discussion about it, let me know if they had a special order on the agenda about it.
I was out.
Because all I seen was Ariel said, you going to let the sixth ward and the ninth ward? Because he can't take care of his own stuff. He said that. Ariel said that up there at the lecture. He said, he looked right at Jonathan. He wasn't scared. He said, you let her, the sixth ward, come over there in the ninth ward because you can't take care of your own stuff? Like, at that point, that's when Jonathan said, let's stop. Let's talk about this. Like, some time should have been spent on those people. The least of them. You was about to say something.
No, I was finna say, Derek, thank you for tapping in. I mean, listen, we in election season. That's all I can say. I hope the people wake up and get out and vote. No, she said not all, but the majority.
Yeah.
Thank you. Harletta, the lovely Harletta Martin in the building.
My cousin.
Facts.
Now, Liddell wanted to, this type of president that they got over there, you know, this is the one that wants to go, her first meeting in January, introduce a Flint school board ordinance on fighting. She wanted to stop the meeting last night because they too nosy. They can't concentrate and just handle their business up there. They got to pay attention to what's going all out there in the audience and everything. She had the nerve to ask, I think Davina, somebody, do y'all want to stop to investigate who had the phone out there in the audience that was listening to a video. I'm not lying, Mickey. That happened last night.
I didn't know that.
I know.
I wouldn't put it past them.
But that's what I'm telling you. Like, this is what we got leading the city. And people wonder, why do we sit up here and joke about their ass all day? Because they look like fucking clowns.
Liddell doing the work. Be a part of the solution.
I'm glad y'all heard that. These are little things that I don't think people heard. But yes, she wanted to say, do you want to recess to investigate the phone? I'm like, are you kidding me?
I don't put it past her, man. Liddell is something serious.
Then they got up there and, right, you ain't lying, Michelle, and here we is. And they got up there and they got to talking about
telling the truth or lying.
That damn budget. And Mr. Moore, I mean, I don't even care. We know that he didn't put that budget together. It would have been a bunch of stick figures and coloring scribbles all over the pages. But I don't think he's that dumb. I think he's playing like he's dumb. I think is that ass know what he doing.
Well deserved.
I think he just playing with it. Miss Clara McClinton said she said something that really rocked me.
What it'll do to you?
She said, listening to it like this moral document. What's in it for us? She said, all I hear y'all talking about is just like this money for brick and mortar stuff. Like, what's in it for the residents?
Absolutely nothing.
And it wasn't. It wasn't. And that's crazy because it really was nothing. It was nothing in it for the residents. I didn't hear anything big about the residents.
You ain't the only one.
Miss
Garage, thank you for tapping in.
Right, Harletta. That man ain't done by fire. He's there to do a job, and he's doing it very well.
I keep telling you.
And the lady, that lady? She came up to us one night, and she was out there from wherever he came from. Shit, one of them Villes, maybe Lapeer or somewhere. And she said, this is what he does. He acts crazy, but they pay him to cook the books. That's what she told us. And allegedly, that's what he do.
Is he cooking the books now?
Ain't that much to cook. As again, we found out we got $9 million left in ARPA money.
Flint broke.
So Jaden said it. Flint broke. Flint broke. Miss Biggs got up there. Then LaShawn is on her cleaning spree. She said, but I've been telling you about Philadelphia and North Street for the past 4 damn weeks.
Man.
4 months.
Yeah, facts.
6 months. 8 months. You ain't nobody still came down there and picked up nothing on Philly and North Street.
Facts.
I'm sure they gonna be that. Harletta, Blight needs you, baby.
She terrible.
They need you back there. They can't handle all of this by themselves. What Commission and Arnold doing the best they can, but they need you. There's a lot of blight around here. And see, they was looking good when they had you down there because, you could swiftly, but Commission needs some help. And we know your friend is cheap. He probably ain't even replaced you down there yet.
That $9 million about to disappear. Get back in, Harletta, before we can get some of that $9. I'm just kidding.
Harletta, get back in there as a contractor. That's what everybody else do. They retire and they go back as a contractor. So anyway, it kept going on and on and on. Miss Clara McClinton, yep. So she got to talking about the color, she gave shouts out to the community members, the Color Law. I also want to give shouts out to the Color and Law Coalition. That's the group that Tanya started. So I'm going to give Councilwoman Burns her props for starting the group. And then they just took off. And it was some women. And now we got Stanley in there and Mr. Levy. So shouts out to all of y'all. What y'all doing? I think it's a great job. Miss Clara McClinton said, we just don't, if you don't stop with that damn nail. If you keep going from screen to this big record, it's throwing me off. She said, tiny homes. We don't need tiny homes. Sound good. They're gonna look good, placed throughout around the city. She said, oh, Red Snapper couldn't help it. No, Mickey, you got to come back on the screen when I read Red Snapper's comment.
Don't.
She said, okay, little sister, I'm tired of not saying nothing. Mickey, come on the screen. You wanted me to come on the screen.
Shut
up. She said, okay, little sister, I'm tired of not saying nothing. There's some weak some bitches down there. Now stop. You and Mickey getting her pressure up. I'm sorry, big sister. We don't mean to get your pressure up. But
her pressure up.
They want to do all these damn tiny homes. And Miss Clara McClinton said, we want some permanent housing. We want permanent housing.
I don't think they understand, and like it's a thing called New Flint.
And well, Mickey, that's what I'm talking about. The thing called the New Flint. and we got housing and a homeless situation going on right now, right?
It's not right, but let's go.
Okay, so follow me. So then we have the young man who came back up there again, who said, I don't know if y'all heard me, but Lakeshore, Village Shore, whatever them shores, them apartments right there off of 75, right there by the water. He said, why we can't get no emergency relocation?
Well.
He said they got a thing where through the state you can get some emergency vouchers for some hotel rooms.
Well, they basically telling them you got to come out of your own pocket.
He said, why we can't get some of that? Why the city ain't made them well, first of all, the city cut y'all water off. But he said, why we can't do that? But the most important thing that he said that every council member should have been writing down was the federal violation that complex is under for taking Section 8 money when it was condemned.
It was condemned?
He said that them apartment buildings been condemned since last year.
You know what?
And then people been charging them rent, and Section 8 is a federally funded program. And you know what that prompted me to say?
Kiss ass.
Where's the Flint Housing Commission in on this?
Probably got their own scandal going on. Got their own scandal. That's what they like. Oh, here we go. We actually got to do our job.
The tiny homes is 300 square feet. What they gonna do? Walk inside and pee and sit down and watch TV and cook at the same time?
Hey, we didn't tell you to go build a family. We told you we'd help you get together.
Philip Johnson, I haven't even heard of Becca. Mishta, yes. But where are they? Where the Flint Housing Commission should be all over this. Do you know how hard it is to, like, for people ask the question, when they gonna open up Section 8 again? When they gonna open up Section 8 again? This is the reason why they don't open up Section 8 again, because you got people that's just scheming the fucking system.
What?
You got Section 8 paying a landlord for some condemned ass property.
Listen, you got to find some place to stay. I don't blame that on the
Section 8. If it was me or you doing wrong with Section 8, they would snatch it from us, have our ass in jail, have us paying restitution and everything else.
No, because I would have probably told on you. I wouldn't have probably paid no restitution. You would have.
But I'm just saying, I'm it's just serious.
Putting it out there.
It's very serious. That is that's federal.
Federales.
And nobody's saying anything.
Because they probably let them pay it back.
$50 a month. They gonna let the apartment owner pay $50 a month.
Well, we don't know yet.
We don't even know who owns that apartment complex. That would be a good question, and who they connected to.
To the man.
Well. What did Kawana say? Isn't Section 8 where Leon came from?
I have no idea.
The $9,000 stealing woman is still at, saying she's going to try to pay $50,000, $50 a month. It was more than $9,000.
What you talking about? I'm lost.
That lady on the Flint Housing Commission that got caught embezzling thousands of dollars.
Are you serious?
They let her set up a payment plan for $50 a month to pay that back. If you don't quit, stop picking all of that shit off over there.
Quit worrying about what I'm doing.
Because I can see it. That just stop and get on the screen.
You getting on my nerves.
Well, then do the show. Shit. You doing all that shit. Say that shit when you get home.
Don't worry about it. Worrying about the wrong shit.
It's a duet. This ain't no solo.
Worrying about the wrong shit.
I'm tired of you.
How you doing, Beverly Biggley? Came back. She said Hood would charge the fiduciary for violations. Charge away, Hood. Okay.
Marcia said the apartment complex is owned by an entity in California.
And out on the West Coast. And this is where I'm at with my favorite person, one of them. She goes by the named the lovely Harletta Martin. She said, "Where are the inspections from Flint housing?" Oof, oof. Let me
But
see.
wait a minute. Miss Big said the apartments over there, they only condemned 2 of them. The apartments, all of them is not condemned, and their water is still on.
Mm,
So how can you condemn a few of them and not all of them?
All about who you know.
That's true too.
It's all about who you know.
Miss Claire McClinton said, contact HUD. Tell they should do. HUD don't play. HUD don't play. But see, they play in Flint. Flinken is the only one that can have Section 8 violations. HUD don't do nothing.
Got a point.
The Flint Housing Commission don't do nothing. The federales don't do nothing. Mister don't do nothing. Becca don't. I mean, nobody does anything.
Mickey loved the federales when they not messing with him. Mess with her. She on this side. Mess with her.
I'm just, you know what? Mess with me because
don't mess with
they
me.
should be, and it's not really. HUD is federal. Exactly. HUD is federal. They should be looking into this stuff. So they not looking into this either. Like they don't know the hell. They sound like the council and the school board. Y'all don't know what programs and who y'all paying and shit.
They doing all they can do, Winters. Shit. They doing all they can do.
I don't know. So is the tenants responsible for paying their own water bill?
They must be.
You know what? I don't know. It may be included in their rent. That's why they was paying their rent. Well, I was watching the Facebook videos. They was paying their rent, and the city came and shut the water off, and their heating system is like a boiler or something. And
that's just foul, though. That's just foul. I'm just thinking about it. It's in, like the Bible say, don't let your plight be in winter.
Well, that's true. The Flint housing director probably don't live in Flint either. Probably don't, Casey. Probably don't.
I have to agree.
So the only thing, again, in council meeting, everything passed. Through the consent agenda. The only thing that was separated was all them add-ons that we don't know what the hell they was. And JJ wanted to talk about Catholic charities. Then I zoned back out again because I really didn't care. At that point, you knew everything was about to pass. So I was out.
I mean, listen, they have to do the business of the city. They got to get stuff passed through whether we like it or not.
What do you mean, buddy?
That's what I said. They got to do the business of the city, whether we like it or not.
Well, they doing the wrong business. Mickey, put up that picture of what it looks like in the hallway from walking through the basement from City Hall to the police station.
Pulling all this stuff up.
Yeah, I wanted to do Tanya. I got some videos and clips and stuff. Mickey, put up the.
Can you give me a second?
Put up the video, please. No, it's not a video. It's just a picture. Flint police concerned by potential mold in closed section of City Hall complex.
Did they really have all of that?
So this part, that's a lot of damn water, and then that's the water line.
Is it? This about this right
That's got to be the water line. I mean, how else? Like it's all even. That's got to be water that got down there in the basement.
Mildew is on the way.
Mold or mildew, and they still got people working down there with that stuff.
Oh my goodness!
Harletta, no wonder you had headaches.
I'm getting one now
from looking at all that damn mold.
It's like it's.
It reminds me of when. I ain't even gonna say
it. Don't just let. Woosah.
So I got 3 quick videos from the school board meeting that we're gonna play back to back, and then we're gonna talk about the school board. Y'all tag your friends, tag your family, tag Claudia's wig. We about to talk.
No. We're not doing that today.
I like Miss Claudia.
We're not doing that
she
today.
Wear a wig. So what?
What is wrong with you?
Joyce wear a wig.
Oh my God. I ain't getting nothing from Christmas from them now.
I mean, hell, when I get old, I'm gonna have to wear a wig. But I need to wear one now because I ain't got no damn hair. Ain't nothing wrong with wearing a wig. So let's play the last video I sent you.
Say the last
That's
one.
the banger. That's we gonna
just
that's
get to
that. Let's go.
This one right
Let's
here?
go with the
one with the superintendent on there.
Let me see which one. Let's go with the first one with Laura and Joyce sitting there.
Make your mind up.
Let's go with the first one with Laura and Joyce.
Here.
The 2 minute and 32 second video.
I had that up already. That's
with Laura. That's Laura.
Gotta leave Laura alone.
Laura.
She ain't never messed with nobody.
Yes, she did. We got it on video.
Western. While the heating issue is real and must be addressed, it cannot be separated from a broader concern: how disruptions are managed in a building where supervision, enforcement, and communication are already strained. On Thursday, December 11, an early dismissal exposed these gaps. When routines broke down, students were consolidated without a clearly communicated supervision plan. The result was multiple fights, threats to staff, law enforcement responses, a medical situation, numerous suspensions for fighting and inciting, and 2 students arrested, leaving in handcuffs. This outcome was not unpredictable. It reflected what happens when structure and oversight fail under pressure. Since that day, staff have repeatedly asked for a formal debrief, not to assign blame, but to understand what failed and to help prevent repetition. 2 subsequent meetings focused on the lack of heat lasted more than 3 hours combined. Yet requests for a debrief were again deferred. Staff were told it would happen eventually, and we now appear to be entering winter break without it. That's deeply concerning. A debrief is a basic expectation after a serious safety incident. Without it, staff are left without clarity, without closure, and without confidence that meaningful changes are being made. Staff have also asked for clear information about building temperatures, reopening thresholds, entry procedures, enforcement of existing policies, and the presence of police liaisons during school hours. These questions are practical and forward-looking. They reflect a need for predictability and preparation, not resistance. Families have expressed confusion about why students are not attending classes, while extracurricular events like basketball games continue in the building. Without a transparent explanation, this inconsistency has led to public criticism. I've also been made aware that at least one family has already attempted to initiate student withdrawals due to concerns about safety and stability. Additionally, today there was a lockdown due to a homicide suspect in the area. During that incident, staff were not notified through our established GroupMe app. As a result, there were staff members working directly outside the building, as well as staff entering the building who had no knowledge of that situation. This further emphasizes the urgency of reliable, consistently used emergency communication protocols. Western.
You say what?
Was that it?
That was that one.
Yeah, because I mean, it's so much to talk about. Let's roll the second one with the lady standing there.
I got it. Make sure I got everything. Okay. Let me go over here and set this up. Hold on 1 second, family.
Clack, is the speakers on the outside of Southwestern working? Because they didn't know about the homicide in the school lockdown, but Kevin said that he assumed they was working.
Damn.
Okay.
Alumni of Central High School, as well as a neighbor. I live across the street. So needless to say, I have a deeply vested interest in what is happening with Central. But everyone else has spoken about advocating that we have the historical perspective. I'd like to question the process. I attended a Central Park Neighborhood Association where several of you were in attendance. And along with other neighbors, were under the impression that the process would include much more engagement from the community. The understanding was that you would get input from all three presiding neighborhoods. You would go back to your table, do the numbers, take into consideration what was suggested, and then you would present us with another final draft. And I was stunned to learn that that didn't happen. So again, I questioned the process. You were committed to getting input from the neighborhood associations, and you did. There were many.
Mm-hmm. Now this last one right here, you know, when Miss McIntyre showed up as in court as the sweet and innocent, she never says anything out of place in the meetings. Caught her on tape last night saying some slick shit off her microphone to Melody Rutherford. This it right here.
She got caught.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I don't know who the lady was, Casey.
Ma'am, I came late. I was not.
Point of point. First, you will not use your point of
You go
information
watch
to
your mouth.
interrupt.
That's what you
What
go
it
do.
is.
Ma'am, I came late. I was not.
Point of point. First, you will not use your point of
You go
information
watch
to
your mouth.
interrupt.
That's what you go
What it
do.
is.
Ma'am, I came late. I was not.
Point of point.
Go ahead, talk crazy.
Now you remember how Danielle kept saying Laura would be sitting there mumbling stuff up under her breath
Mm-hmm.
and wouldn't say it in the mic?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking proof right there. Melody Trusty Rutherford was talking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what she was talking about. I forgot that meeting was 4 hours long, but she was talking about something about her not being there for a vote or something. And Laura's in the back talking about you a liar. Stop lying. Quit doing. She was like, and that's what Melanie said in her. And so Melanie looking like the aggressor because Melanie said in her microphone, you gonna watch who you talking to. But see, nobody believed Danielle when Danielle said she be doing all that slick ass talking under her breath. And that's proof right there.
But see what it is. But you know what that is. You got to think you had, and I'm going to say it. I don't care how many people get mad. You had black people speaking up for her.
Yes, you did.
For Laura. That's why that went down like that. Let's just be honest and call it what it is. That's just like when she did that. I got told. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say who I got it from, but they was like, Laura was like she was gonna use her privilege. And she took that to the courts.
And she did.
Yeah.
But I remember specifically when Danielle said she was sitting there talking up under her breath. Y'all don't be hearing the stuff that she be saying up under her breath. Well, we heard it last night and Melody did too. And Melody said, you gonna watch who you talking to.
But she been able to do this with the help of the president, Joyce Ellis McNeil, that's been going along with it. Like I said, when I was just at that community meeting last that one Saturday.
FNU, as they was talking about, Flint Neighborhoods United.
Yeah, Flint Neighborhood United. She got up there and lied there and said, "Oh, this is the only board just ain't had no dysfunction." Wow. Once again, the same person that be on bullshit was on bullshit again.
And we seen it.
Yeah,
right
but you know you gonna have people that's gonna stand. They call her out on their shit. That don't mean you wrong because you calling somebody out. You call them out when they BSing around. But see, Joyce them like that. They allow her to go attack.
They act like they scared of her.
No, because Joyce let her do the dirty work for her. She can go attack like a Danielle. She can go attack a Melanie Rutherford. You know what I'm saying? You would think with wisdom, she'll leave all that foolish shit alone. But she gonna let her come again, attack another. You know, it is what it is. Laura getting to do what she want to do.
That's true.
Laura gonna do what she want to do.
That's true. Well, let's break it down. And the first lady got to talking about um disruption. She said, yes, the heat went out. And that was a teacher. She was a teacher. The first video that we watched, that lady was a teacher at Southwestern. And she said the heat went out. They had a long discussion about the heat. And just like I said, like if you ever attended Southwestern and been in there, like in the middle is like around the courtyard and the outside is all windows. And I think they said like in the middle was where it was the warmest at or some shit like that. Like some same thing that Teresa had posted the other night. Some classrooms is 80 degrees, some classrooms is 30 degrees. And the kids can't have their coats on. The coats got to be in the locker. They can't wear no hoodies. So they in there cold, frustrated, and sometimes hungry. Okay. That's a bad mixture.
A hell of a combination.
And so the lady said, we kept asking y'all for a plan. And Kevin Jones even admitted, the superintendent said, he said something to the fact, don't quote me. He was like, yeah, y'all did ask me for a plan, but it's just not the right time. I just don't have enough time to come up with one. Something like that he was saying. But the teachers was like,
well,
we wanted a plan.
I got a solution.
What?
No more fucking trips. That's how you, since you got time for vacations, don't you?
Oh, Tony, you just walking through the door. For those of you who just walking through the door, please play that teacher again, that 2-minute and 32-second video. Please play that video again one more time so we can start our conversation right there. Please, one more time.
I gotta find it. I lost it.
You didn't lose that damn video. And see, all of this time, didn't they tell us they had police at the schools? Didn't they say they had police at the schools?
A lie don't care who tell it.
Sure don't. Sure don't.
A lie don't care who tell it.
And what does she mean by it ain't no heat and the kids can't have school, but they still got games? Is that all they care about is kids playing games?
That's how you can keep stealing. Allegedly. Let me get that right. Allegedly. Okay, hold on, let me get this.
Listen to this, Tony. Listen to this teacher.
While the heating issue is real and must be addressed, it cannot be separated from a broader concern: how disruptions are managed in a building where supervision, enforcement, and communication are already strained. On Thursday, December 11, an early dismissal exposed these gaps. When routines broke down, students were consolidated without a clearly communicated supervision plan. The result was multiple fights, threats to staff, law enforcement responses, a medical situation, numerous suspensions for fighting and inciting, and 2 students arrested, leaving in handcuffs. This outcome was not unpredictable. It reflected what happens when structure and oversight fail under pressure. Since that day, staff have repeatedly asked for a formal debrief, not to assign blame, but to understand what failed and to help prevent repetition. 2 subsequent meetings focused on the lack of heat lasted more than 3 hours combined. Yet requests for a debrief were again deferred. Staff were told it would happen eventually, and we now appear to be entering winter break without it. That's deeply concerning. A debrief is a basic expectation after a serious safety incident. Without it, staff are left without clarity, without closure, and without confidence that meaningful changes are being made. Staff have also asked for clear information about building temperatures, reopening thresholds, entry procedures, enforcement of existing policies, and the presence of police liaisons during school hours. These questions are practical and forward-looking. They reflect a need for predictability and preparation, not resistance. Families have expressed confusion about why students are not attending classes, while extracurricular events like basketball games continue in the building. Without a transparent explanation, this inconsistency has led to public criticism. I've also been made aware that at least one family has already attempted to initiate student withdrawals due to concerns about safety and stability. Additionally, today there was a lockdown due to a homicide suspect in the area. During that incident, staff were not notified through our established GroupMe app. As a result, there were staff members working directly outside the building, as well as staff entering the building who had no knowledge of that situation. This further emphasizes the urgency of reliable, consistently used emergency communication protocols.
We back on.
Yeah,
Now, see, that's crazy because they had a discussion about the damn speakers on the outside of the building. Some people said the speakers work on the outside of the building. Some people said they didn't. And the question was asked, well, how do you know if they work on the outside of the building? And I forgot which school board member or if it was the superintendent that said these. One of them said, well, I figured that since we could hear it in the inside, that we could hear it on the outside. You heard this lady clearly say it's a homicide. It's a homicide suspect on the loose. And they outside playing around, didn't even have no idea. And how many times have they told us about the police being present at the schools? And she said, no police presence. She said, this is a teacher. She said, we just asked for a debrief. We know more about what's going on by listening on Facebook than the teachers do.
Yeah, that's sad though. But you gotta look at the leadership.
That's right. That's right. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you on that one, Mickey. Because they asked the
you ain't been agreeing
superintendent.
with nothing else I've been saying.
But no,
I
because
take my ball and go home.
Shut up. The superintendent could have let staff know. Now they gotta go. It's no plan. They don't know the plan. If this shit was to happen the first day of school again, when it came, they talked about fixing the stuff that's only 3 years old. And Miss Trustee Rutherford said,
"This for you, Winter."
Well, is it a guarantee, like on the equipment and stuff that they fixing? It ain't popped up yet on my side. And it was no guarantee on the equipment. They hiring people that's not even guaranteeing the shit that they fixing. Winters, how did Jones respond to her? I can't really remember because, like I said, it was a lot of stuff taking place. They were more concerned about how was Central gonna look.
So it's another here we is.
They was more concerned about leaving the tower up, the historical part of Central.
And the school wasn't even on lockdown.
They don't know the procedures.
What's up, Raphael, bro?
The teachers. Do you hear what I'm saying, Mickey? The teachers said we just wanted a debrief. We just want to know what happened. They didn't tell the public that it was. See, they got mad for me and Teresa for putting the videos out there, but they didn't tell us that.
It was big mad.
They was big mad.
Big mad.
But they didn't tell us that 2 kids got arrested. They didn't say that somebody had to go to the hospital. They didn't say that it was no police.
They never gonna say that. And what was the news at? Once again, family, all these so-called podcasts, why they not speaking on that?
Right.
From M Live. I'm just trying to figure. So you're gonna be even worse in podcasting than you was on TV?
And it's crazy. And they just asked to review their emergency protocol. Don't they have they have the fire drills, tornado drills, and all that type of stuff?
Have all them drills.
What? That was so much mass confusion, and the only thing that happened was that the heat went out. Can you imagine if it was a real catastrophe?
How you doing, Fly Girls? Thank you for tapping
How much discombobulation it would be at that school?
What happened, Raphael? It was a fight at the school.
It
was a big
multiple.
Fight.
And they said that because the heat went out, the kids took out their frustration because they were upset because they had to go home. No, they wasn't.
I'm with Nell on this one. How you gonna fix making plans for a new school and haven't fixed the old school?
Exactly. And you had, I believe it was, oh my God. Did I not put, maybe I didn't send that one to you.
You did.
It was another video that we needed to see. Maybe I didn't send it to you, but I think it was Michael Doan, if I'm not mistaken, who got up there and said something about
Y'all talking about all these new fancy ass buildings and all of this. Nah, he didn't use those words, but these is Winters' words. But y'all using all of these, talking about these new buildings and how they supposed to look and preserving history and blah, 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 blah. He said, fuck that. What about the kids? The kids still ain't learning shit. They gonna be sitting in a beautiful new ass building with the same old ass curriculum. They still using some of the books that we had, KC, in 1994.
You hit for somebody named Mrs. Fly Girls. Is that Dr. Green in there?
Oh, what's
Said
up?
the
What's
truth always
up?
come out sincerely, Dr. Green. You know I'm
And
always
you know what?
watching.
You know what? Since yes,
Thank you
do.
for tapping in, beloved.
Because nobody believed you when you said she be sitting there talking up under her breath.
Nope.
Well, no, a few people, because I was there in court with Danielle when she went to court. I was
didn't
there.
go to court. Didn't
I was
know
there.
her, and was right on their side from Jump Street. And it was like, because I just had a listen. I don't know her like that. You know, I've just seen her pass, and I've seen her more. You know, like you see people in the passing, but she never came off as nobody that'd be, you know what I'm saying? Like she always
just gonna get up and do something for no reason.
She always came off, you know what I'm saying? That's nice. And you seeing the stuff she was trying to do. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just going by what I know from seeing her in public, like we'd be passing. She never gave me that type of vibe. Me and Laura got off into it from Jump Street when I'm just telling you off the dribble. And she was, I can leave. And I was like, well, you just have to leave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, on the podcast, shit, like what kind of threw me off of Laura, it's either her way or no way. And I'm like, we bring it, and let me be honest, family, I was just a little punk ass, I was just recording the shows, but I didn't like the way she came, like how she was gonna dictate how the show can be ran.
Mm.
And you know, my attitude was like, well, you can leave.
Right. What did Mark Hutchinson say? What is clear is that there are no emergency plans and no drills being done. This stuff and poor academic performance are always connected. Poor management.
I keep saying
Kawana Mac. I mean, this is just simple common sense. They should have stayed in their classes and been dismissed one at a time. And we seeing this over and over again. I just hope nothing bad happens and they have no emergency protocol.
But what is the sad part about it is that look who running it again. Mick and Mac, same ones.
But then Joyce had the nerve last night to sit up there, and if y'all don't believe me, go back and watch that 4-hour school board meeting. Joyce said, Joyce McNeil, the school board president, and I quote, that said, we're going to be back in the red again.
Oh, my goodness. You know, she didn't say that. No, she didn't say that.
Enrollment is already down. We got less than 3,000 students.
I've been saying that. I think it's about 1,800, allegedly.
Now, that's what she said. Dylan Luna cared nothing about nothing but that new fucking building in Central. He was there he on a mission. He understands his assignment. He didn't give a fuck about nothing but that new damn building that they want to build over there at Central. He didn't give a shit about nothing else but that damn building. And he wanted to pass something last night so quick. Even Claudia said, no, I ain't ready to vote on this yet. We just talking about this.
How long? I got it. Hello. Miss Fly Girl said Joyce is the lead conspirator of the corruption. And I've been saying that. It was too many games that was played. Let me tell you, they took this Flint famous and ran with it.
They what stood out to me, and I do quote this, Miss Melody Rutherford, Trustee Rutherford. She made another statement that was very
profound
statement. She said, what's important to me as a trustee,
Trustee Rutherford,
is the students.
Oh, wow.
They are priceless to me. And that's what she said. And it's a shame that the whole school board didn't say, I agree with you. Yep, you're right. Let's focus on let's forget about this building, this new school right now. Let's talk about Southwestern.
Let's go.
I didn't even know. No, I'm talking about that's what they should have said last night. I didn't even know that Northwestern had flooded out.
They did.
That's what they said last night. They're trying to fix it. But then Laura, like if you watch it, you like I said, you got to look beyond what they saying. And this is just my opinion. Laura kept giving reasons why old buildings with boiler systems need to be closed down, leading me to think that maybe they gonna come for Southwestern next and maybe move them kids back over to Northwestern, because she said that what it used to be the Kennedy Center, they sold that to St. Michael's or something, and they had to tear that building down because it had a boiler on it.
Wow.
She just kept coming up with instances on older schools that had boilers to heat them up on why they needed to be torn down. And then it was either her or Joyce that said, the public needs to join us in solutions.
Did you see this right
Solutions from the public. Y'all don't want our solutions. We told y'all the solutions, Dylan Luna, before you got on the board. And what you do, you put Joyce right back as president. Denise Cousins said, at the end of the Flint Board of Education December 17th meeting, Treasurer Dylan Luna suggested a special meeting to plan a different design for Central High campus. I told you, that's all he cared about last night was that damn school. That's all he cared about was that school. And he was upset that they didn't want to talk about that damn school.
Oh, he's finna blow it.
Joyce said, well, we may have to come back and have some more meetings. But Dylan, it's like somebody passed him a note and said, you must get this approved before we end out 2025. Now, who passed him the note? Your guess is as good as mine.
Oh, okay.
Who will benefit the most for this new school? Your guess is as good as mine. They talked about that Flint Neighborhood United meeting, which I think everybody needs to go to, because it seemed like it's a lot of stuff being decided at that meeting.
And a lot of lying.
The lady got up there and said, y'all told us that y'all was going to get our opinion, which y'all did.
I got it up.
Go back to the board.
Flint Board of Education may reconsider final Central High School design.
Because they want to save some more historical, that damn tower, that big part in the middle. They want to save some more stuff.
That might just fall down and mess everybody up.
But again, if that was Michael Donald, if it wasn't whoever it was had said it, what about the curriculum? You all gonna have all these pretty ass new buildings, and these kids is gonna keep graduating and ain't gonna know what the fuck how to spell building.
See this fly girl dropping gems in there.
She dropping gems tonight. Fly girl.
Said Luna has a personal agenda that only includes his political aspect. Oh shit, that's
and
Flint.
It was
Flint.
Well executed last night. It was no doubt about it. He was there for one mission and one mission only, to get Central approved, and let's keep going forward.
Okay, the real KC said, are they going to pay the teachers? No, enough. That's important too. Now, they ain't paying them.
Joyce mentioned last night, well, we gave the teachers 5% or something like that over the years. Like they have done stuff for the teachers. But them teachers somebody even brought up the fact, like, what are we gonna do? What about the kids that ain't even eating this week? They ain't even got no more school until they come back on from break at Southwestern. And then it's a question, is the heat going to be fixed then? Is it going to be fixed after the New Year's? Because hell, who working on Christmas?
Oh, Denise said she sent you his statement, Luna's statement.
Oh, it's in my messenger now.
Said they checked him about that last minute motion.
They did. That's what I told you when Claudia said she wasn't ready to vote on it yet. She said, I'm not ready to vote on this. Okay, you keep going. Make it while I find it.
No, I was just okay. Let me see what Miss Fly Girl said. She said we gave them a raise before she was in the board when Lopez was the superintendent. Joyce to take anything and try to twist. Let me see. Why are there any parents at the meeting last night? Was there any parents at the meeting last night? It should have been standing room only.
It should have been. It should have been. But again, it should have been standing room only when me and Deborah Luna was sitting up there when we was talking about them coats and backpacks. Now, see, if they would have showed up, maybe the kids could have been a little warmer and at least got to wear their coats in the classroom that was only 30 degrees. And I'm not sure if it was really that cold. But they had classrooms that was hot as hell.
Can you imagine working in there? Almost took me back to over there on Lippincott.
So, despite a unanimous vote earlier this month, the final design of Flint's former Central High School and Whittier Classical Academy campus may not be so final. At the tail end of over a 4-hour-long meeting last night, which had already covered building concerns at Southwestern and Northwestern, where was the meeting at last night? Because hell, Joyce said it's cold in here.
Ain't it at the Cube?
I don't know where it was at last night. It couldn't have been at no new structure.
Because
Joyce said it was cold in there. And Laura had on some knuckle beater gloves. And Melanie had on her isotoners. And so it says the section of Clark Construction as the construction manager agency for the Central Project and the school district financial audit, Flint Board of Education trustee Dylan Luna surprised the room. I make a motion to consider, this is what he did at the end of the fucking meeting last night. I make a motion to consider option 1 for the high school design, Luna said, referring to the design called Scenario 1 in agenda documents from the December 3rd special meeting in which the Flint Board of Education approved a different design option for the former Flint Central and Whittier campus. Luna's motion was seconded by trustee Melody Rutherford before board president Dr. Joyce Ellis McNeil responded, "There's a motion on the floor," Ellis McNeil said, as some board members appeared visibly shocked. "We normally don't do this, but we agreed that we don't do motion in comments. We agreed that. So what's the pleasure of the board?" After the Flint Board of Education Vice President Laura McIntyre noted her concern.
She the vice president?
And is. Noted her concern over proper motion processes, and other trustees asked for clarification on whether the ask was really to reconsider rather than consider the Scenario 1 design. The board did discuss the motion heatedly before Luna ultimately withdrew it and said call a special meeting on the matter.
Wow.
And I'm telling you, preserving Central is part of the investing in the community of our children are to grow up in. These babies growing up in don't know what old Central look. If y'all just tear Central down right now, it wouldn't be one kid that asks, "Hey, mommy, what did Central used to look like?"
When it's the alumni, they ain't gonna let that go down. They just think about it. It's the alumni.
Oh, Flint resident Phyllis Sykes introduced herself as both a proud alumnus of Flint Central.
What did I just tell you? They got the alumni, and they got a little strong alumni that want to keep that area over there. Y'all keep that. It's part of that boule.
Right. She said she nodded to the concerns over the lack of preservation effort in the chosen design, but said her issue was instead with the decision process. "I attended the Central Park Neighborhood Association meeting where several of you were in attendance. Looking at the board members while adding that her neighbors were under the impression the final design would include much more community engagement." And that's the second video that we had played for you. But
how much the community putting in?
Not too much money.
That's how much say you got.
So without the cube is option 1. I'm telling you, this I can't believe with all of this shit that happened at Southwestern, this is the main focus. Not the curriculum, not a comprehensive public safety plan for the children, but whether or not they're going to keep the fucking cube at Central.
They don't care about none of that other stuff.
There's a cost difference of $3.2 million, Luna said, where it brings both scenarios 1 and 2 to be on partially when it comes to how much they cost, if that makes sense. And it goes on and 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 on. McIntyre went on to tell Luna that his move was insulting and as a disservice to your colleagues, though she did note that she was for historic preservation given mistakes of the past
Wow.
in selling off Flint Community Schools assets. Then trustee Teray King added to the dismay over the motion being called during board comments, which he deemed a ploy by Luna. I told you,
they on
Luna
Luna's head.
is there for an assignment.
The
baby.
gig is up, Luna.
But it goes on, and ain't nobody said nothing
I
about
said
them
nothing.
cheerings.
Because, listen,
That's
they,
I don't get it, Mickey.
they don't care about the children. But this is what my
But they
thing
gonna want
is.
some kids to go to that new high school.
What is so special about? I see Shotty Shy said I'm 100% for historic preservation, but what the like? Sometimes you have to do we still need a building up from back in 1901?
Fly girls, my heart breaks for the babies too, because they talking about historic preservation, and that's what they learning. Historic preservation with them old ass curriculum and school books and shit.
Facts.
That they should talk. Why they not talking about that? Why they not talking about coming in with a new curriculum for the children? Let's how to make Southwestern safer. I mean, when you sit up there and a teacher is fucking telling you that a homicide, we had to go on lockdown because it was a homicide victim, a homicide suspect in the area. And somebody said, well, how you know the speakers on the outside of Southwestern work? Well, I guess they work on the outside because they work on the inside. I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's the people that they really
and then Liddell think she's gonna ride over there on her white savior and help them.
And Joyce threw her ass right up out of there.
Which they all need to go.
Yeah.
They all, both boards is just this. It's time for another poll.
They do. I'm sitting along with the superintendent. I hate to really stop somebody saying they getting their money or not, but the condition that's going on in these schools, you have to look at the leadership. And if you don't think new leadership is needed, I don't know what to tell you. Well, you content with what's going on with the school. Because there's no way the school board should have had enough of that, of Joyce and Laura. Should have had enough of them. The city of Flint should be disgusted.
They do what they are told to do. Those are the people that make it around here in Flint. When you do as Massa tells you to do, you make it.
It's a big language.
Now, when you go against Massa's rules, aka Danielle Green, you see what happens. You gotta go. When you will follow along with what they tell you to do, aka Kevin Jones, you get new Escalades. What's $300,000-$400,000 contracts for kids that's graduating and can't even fucking read. And then Flint got the nerve to want to challenge you when you want to pull your kid out of the district. They want to have the nerve to try to challenge you and make your child go to Southwestern or make your child go to one of the 2 elementary schools that I think we got around here.
That when they get from the elementary school to high school, they still be reading in elementary.
They do. They just carry the same books with them.
Yeah, that's just, well, I tell you. But hey, this is what you get when you let people like that Get control of your school board. Get control of your council. Get control of your mayor. I'm just saying, even at the mop board, you know what I'm saying? These are the type of people that, we getting stuck with right now.
Well, they said, well, what makes Liddell think that she can go over there and say something about the school board? Well, didn't y'all think it was kind of odd when Cynthia and Sheldon was sitting up in there with their legs crossed when they elected officers at the school board meeting? When Clack was on there? Y'all could, a fool, Stevie Wonder could have seen him with some shit going down there. Didn't the school board just give back some extra money? They could use that for training. But they want to put cameras up to watch a football field.
That's important.
But them babies out and don't know if they eating or not. Kids be going to school because they be hungry around here in Flint. Hell, some of the parents be hungry. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. And I hate to say it because it's already, Central has already burned what the building behind Central has burned before. The part that they wanted.
No more. Listen, don't talk about no more fires because you had a fire chief come on and say, "Hey,
the podcasters." That's right. The podcasters is making the people start the fires. Yeah. But we've seen stuff that they don't want burn up.
Oh, Miss Flygirl said that. Yes, they give money back every year for literacy.
See, they give money back. Back and back and back and back. But they got so many friends and family with programs in the Flint community schools that these kids should be they should be what's it called when you get to go have fellowships overseas. They should be studying abroad. That's how smart these kids should be with all the programs they got in the Flint community schools. That don't report back. Melanie said that too. They don't even report back.
They get their money and bounce.
Well, it looked like people still believe that the council is still worse than the Board of Education. But you know what?
Listen.
The Flint Board of Education produced the fucking council. How about that one? How about that? Council came from the Flint Board of Education. Are y'all with me?
Tell them.
Are you with me? Council came from the Flint Board of Education. So yeah, I agree with you. They are the worst. They are the worst. They the kids and them the parents.
Wow.
That's where they came from. They're products of Flint community schools.
You got to be kidding me there.
Where Liddell come from?
Satan.
Where Leon come from? I'm talking about these is product of Flint community schools.
From the gates of hell. Where Candace came from. Allegedly, Gotham Asylum.
So yeah, I agree.
Judy.
Tony said they said he got a warrant from the outstanding math book from Bryant High School. Those are our scholars. Derek D. Williams said, I've been homeschooling my children for this main reason. My 11-year-old twin boys are reading at 9th and 12th grade levels. And it used to be like that. When I graduated from Southwestern in 1994, I don't even know everybody that was in my graduating class. It was over 400. And Flint Community Schools was proud because they produced, 77 kids last year? Or did they make it to 80?
Remember, they had to wait to summer school to get the rest of them.
Or the Ignite program. Hell, like Tony, I agree with Tony. Hell, the Ignite program is producing better graduates than the.
I don't need my people to go to jail to get the education.
They coming out of jail with welding certificates and equipment.
But we're not promoting that.
No, we're not promoting it, but it's showing you what they're coming out of jail with.
I mean, you can get that out here though. Did you go to jail to get your diploma?
No, thank
Okay,
God we
well,
had
I'm just saying.
teachers that cared. We had a
This
board
for
of
you right
education
here.
that cared
This
back
the,
then.
this ex-president on here talking to you, Winter.
Joyce and Laura was trying to force Jones to give Leon, first ward councilman, a contract behind the other board members' back. That's the guy, and now they awful quiet. Huh. But they don't want to say that, do they?
Did they forgot they went behind Clack back? I tried to get the trades reinstated, and you sure did. Did you see they went behind Clack back, the president, Joyce Ellis McNeil, and renewed Kevlin contract? Did they forget that? What's how you doing, Michelle Smith, aka Ann, in the building?
Yeah.
You see Clack said
Facts.
facts. Well,
And I've always told Clack, I told Clack to his face, and so I'm not just talking shit up here on this podcast.
she not talking.
They use Clack to get they people up there on that damn board. They made him president for a year, give him a little fluffy flowers and shit, and then they didn't need him no more. They got what they wanted. Even though Clack said he was going to pursue state rep, I still would have took the 7 or the 8 year term, because if I didn't win that, damn it, I can go back over here and give him hell. They used him. They used his name. And I wonder where they got that idea from. Probably the same man that's sitting down there in City Hall who sat behind the desk and told me that he was not worried about Cynthia losing because this was the first time she ran. He said because by the time she appears on that ballot, the Neely name will have appeared on the ballot 4 times. And in Flint, people vote on what's familiar to them. That's
Sack
why
of
they
shit.
came and got Michael
Sack
Clack.
of shit, he is. Sack of shit. He a hell of a politician though in this city of Flint.
It's gonna take a bad motherfucker to beat him.
I tell you that much. He stumped down with it. He got the clerk office. He got the ENA board.
He got
He
every
got the shot
board.
callers. Yeah, he got
every board.
He even got the
Even
shot
if
callers.
he don't win mayor, even if somebody beats him next year, he is so deeply rooted in these committees and stuff around the city of Flint. It will be years before they'll be able to get rid of him.
Not, but what I have learned, some people will turn on you when you're not in there no more, unless he can keep his foundation or something going that will keep the people steady loving him, because I seen it.
That's why he probably sweating out. Please give us that money back for them programs to continue. Because I got some checks.
And all he got is $9 million of opera money. Ooh, when they got to go budget next year budget, and they gonna be in the red.
Do anybody know if Ace Hardware and all of them, that barbershop and all of them other people who was supposed to get them $20,000 ever got their money? That's what I want to know. Or is he still running around town with them dry erase board checks? Him and Tommy. That's all I want to know. Well, I'm done for the night.
She's done for the night, family. That mean I'm done for the night, family. Tomorrow's $5 Friday.
It's $5 Friday.
And I need all y'all in the morning.
It's Christmas. That's our Christmas. Tomorrow's the last $5 Friday before Christmas.
So it is.
You don't even believe in Christmas.
I don't, but I need that $5. I wish the Mott Foundation would donate $5.
Are you kidding me?
5 on top of 5.
Nobody has gotten them checks yet. They ain't got their money yet. Maybe they'll be getting them as soon as them $1,000 water checks come out.
They didn't. You know what? You gotta listen. The devil is in the detail. They said we're gonna send y'all some checks out. They didn't say they was giving y'all the money right then. You gotta listen to what people say. Say we're gonna put the checks out.
Presenting you with a check.
And we're gonna show y'all how it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
They said we're gonna show y'all how it is. And then they're gonna be like, well, we didn't tell y'all. We just said we was gonna give y'all.
IB said she knows somebody. She said the person she know ain't got their money.
They didn't say they was giving it. We're gonna show you the check. You know how they send the sweepstakes?
Uh-huh.
And they be like, you could win if you do this and that. Yeah. That's what they gave up them water sweepstakes.
Publishing clearinghouse.
Yeah. This what you could get when we do release the money, but we just ain't released it yet, so you ain't getting it. Them publishing sweepstake checks that came out say it's 1,000.
Kawana said correcto mundo.
Trying to tell you.
I can't stand y'all.
Yes.
Listen, I'm enjoying y'all on this nightly nip. I thank y'all for coming and we have some good conversations on here, y'all. We having some good conversations. Tomorrow's Freestyle Friday. We probably even open up the phone lines for a little bit tomorrow and let y'all talk and tell us what's going on. Damn, Miss Ann said them checks on bounce. You think the water settlement checks on bounce too? Don't take them to your own bank and cash them.
That's just like when I heard a person took the check that the mayor gave him from down there, the big check to the bank, and they turned his ass around and said, "Going back to high school." Knowing that check ain't real.
I can't stand you. We out, y'all.
Peace, family.
Morning recall tomorrow 9:00.
Facts. Peace. I mean, we need to get it together. We're gonna try to put down we got to go. We're trying to raise $25,000 starting January. Peace, family.
I thought we were gonna start